Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to AFC Bournemouth Analysis. Here's my take on our 2-2 draw with Crystal Palace. Yes, it was another game where we showed great spirit, came back from behind not once but twice to grab a point. The spirit of this team is quite incredible this year. Without this never say die attitude, we'd be deep in the relegation mire, so all credit to Eddie Howe for fostering that in the team. There was some good attacking play. It was a crazy game, especially the second half where there were great chances for both sides. Palace should have gone 2-3-0 up, but then we at the end were pushing on and we could have even got a winner right at the death, but Tompkins took out, I think it was King or Sermon, I can't remember which, and we were going to go 4-on-2 at the end there, so we could have even won the game. It was crazy. That said, there were some decent individual displays and it wasn't a bad performance overall. What was bad was, again, we didn't quite hit the heights that we know we're capable of doing. I think in part that was because of the formation, 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1. It just doesn't suit us at all. We look far better playing in either 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 with an extra man in midfield, because I don't think Gosling and Cook can perform well enough against half decent midfields at this level, just between them. So I think they need added support. That was a problem, and I think some of the selections were a bit strange, namely Callum Wilson up front, who's terribly out of form of late and needs to be dropped to the bench, especially as there are not one, not two, but three better options behind him as the main striker. Josh King deserves a chance, Lys Mousset deserves a chance, Jermaine Defoe deserves a chance. They've all scored goals in the last 2 games, all of 3 of them, and Wilson hasn't. In fact, he's missed some great chances, including arguably a sitter by his standards in the first 40 seconds of the game on Saturday. So yeah, he needs to be dropped. Eddie Howe is known for sticking with his favourites to the point of madness, and it seems to be happening with Wilson again. He needs to be dropped to the bench because we're handicapping ourselves from the start of games by playing out of form players. The ugly, maybe Zaha's antics. He got involved in a scuffle with Lewis Cook in the first half and Simon Francis in the second, just for getting in a tangle of legs, or going over a bit easily and not getting a free kick. I think he's a fantastic footballer, Wilfried Zaha. He doesn't stick out at the Palace side like a sore thumb, but he is a level above all of them. But they're still a good team with some very good players and a good manager, in my opinion. I think his antics don't do himself any favours, and he should focus more on his football and just destroying players instead of getting involved in little scuffles and spats, because I don't think we particularly gave him any treatment like some teams have where they've just kicked him about. So I think he needs to man up a bit and just do what he does best, which is just destroy defenders with pace and skill. The best moment, I'm going to be very cliche and just say King's late equaliser, because it was a strange game, because even though we could have been 2-3-0 down, when we pulled it back to 1-1, we thought, okay, here we go. And then Zaha gets a bit of luck, but he did very well to open up the space for him and get a deflected effort in. To get King's late equaliser is great. It was great spirit by the team. And I think maybe we just about deserved it. I don't know, I think Palace would say otherwise, but yeah, I think it was a very exciting game. I think for the neutral, for any Bournemouth or Palace supporters, I don't think it would have done our heart rates any good, though, to be honest. A couple of people got in touch, so thanks so much for that. The first was from AFCB Jamie on Twitter, who said about the game, too many draws against those around us or below us. I think that's definitely the case. Especially near the end of this season, we've drawn a lot of games where we probably should have maybe edged them. I think it's better that we're winning them than losing them, because obviously we lost to Palace at home last season. I think overall this would have probably been a game we lost last season, but thanks to the character of the team, we got a point. So I think next season we're definitely going to have to start games strongly instead of just constantly coming back and fighting back from these positions, because Although it's admirable, it's in large part by our own design that we're falling behind in these games, so that needs to be addressed. Second, Justin Washburn on Facebook. First time he's got in touch, so hi Justin, thanks for contributing. He said, not a great performance. Ibe being ill and King fighting a hamstring didn't help. Mousset earned a start next week. Yeah, I agree. I think Ibe is a bit of a miss for us, which is bizarre. He was frustrating in his last couple of displays, even though he scored against West Brom. I think we do miss him as a bit of a wild card option, either off the bench or starting. And I think King, yeah, maybe he was holding a hamstring, but he looked far more effective than Wilson did when he came on. And Mousset, yeah, he looks really unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do next, which is as good thing as it is a bad thing. But yeah, I think he deserves a start for sure. So it'll be interesting to see already how it plays against Liverpool, because it's a free throw of a game. I think it's a game where we've got to go at them a bit, otherwise we're not got no chance. So if we sit back and defend, we'll just get picked off, because we don't. That's not our natural strength to defend a draw. So yeah, if you want to get involved in AFCB analysis, and there's only a few games left of the season now to do so, you can follow us on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Get involved. The URLs are in this video's description. They're also here in text form. So yeah, do get involved. Please do, because I'd love to hear from you. You can also read my latest post on Yahoo Sport about Callum Wilson, and a link to my bio of the site is in this video's description as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and up the cherries in all departments.